Thank you, Adrian. Yeah, as I was listening to my friends and their comments, it really brought a lot of my own experiences to the fore. And, at the beginning of your slide presentation, there was something that I picked up on, and it was relating to transforming leadership. And something that I feel very strongly about and that I've tried to apply as a leader is that we are transformational leaders. In other words, not, opposed to transactional, we are transformational leaders. In other words, we want to transform people. We want to elevate them, edify them. We want pretty much what we want for ourselves, we want for them as well. As I was listening to what Moses said there, you're interested in their families, you're interested in their well-being, and rather than just seeing what you can get out of them. And I think that to me has been one of the things that's helped me to, in my own leadership style, is to help someone to be better than they were, than than they were compared to the first time I met them. So if they're better because of the interaction, because of the leadership that I provided, then I know I've succeeded to some degree. And so I want to leave them better. I want them to be better. So that's the one thing I've tried to apply, in my own leadership style. The other thing that I think, looking back as a younger leader, that I perhaps was lacking, or that I would have liked someone to share with me, may have been something like just, sometimes just slow down a little bit, be a little more sensitive, be a little more alert to things that you kind of miss when you just sort of dashing around. Tabiso, I think you were mentioning that as well a bit earlier on about, that rah, and, you get so engaged in that hype that you perhaps sometimes, lose sight of the finer little details and the finer things. And so I would have liked someone to maybe just put their hand on my shoulder and say, listen, it's okay to just slow down a little bit and just be a little more sensitive, be a little more aware of your environment, meaning, the people you work with. And that way, obviously, you'll be aware of more opportunities, and perhaps even little things that a leader can help with and get involved with. And then I think, just in conclusion, I would say that, to summarize my leadership, I think also, I can't leave this out, but I think, to me, leadership is how you lead when no one is watching. And I think that, that relates directly to integrity. We're not always with someone when we're leading. We're making decisions behind closed doors. We're making decisions in our minds. So we're caught up in our own thoughts. And I think that, how we, the thought process, how we think, how we calculate, how we process decisions is really essentially, leadership when no one's watching. And so that to me is important, what you fill your mind with, what you fill your heart with. And, by no means am I a perfect person, but these are a few of the qualities that I've tried to engender and have tried to apply in my own leadership style. And then, of course, just, serving. I think a servant leader is always going to be far more effective than a transactional leader who's just really all about dangling the carrot, and it's all about the numbers and the bottom line. And so, I appreciate the opportunity to share these thoughts.